Hello, Aquarius. It's umomgtarot, and this is your someone secretly wishes you knew this tarot card reading. Let's have a look at what we're dealing with as far as the person with the astrology reading cards, and then we'll get into a tarot spread. Hey. Okay. Here we go. Watch here. First card you got is Leo, and so Leo energy is in the mix. The energy is flamboyant, dramatic, proud, and passionate. It focuses on the importance of self-belief. Look at that. Fire energy. Then we got Aries, more fire energy. And this energy around you is dynamic and spontaneous. Crusading impulsive action is likely. Hey-oh. And finally, we have Capricorn. And the energy around you is serious, materialistic, and hardworking. It bestows shrewdness and cautious ambition. Look at that. So you have your Capricorn energy. You have ambition, right? But you also have that with Aries energy. And a little bit of Leo, because they have this thirst to find their purpose in life and to go after that with drive and determination. So this person's very fiery. Very, very fiery. So this could mean they're very charismatic. It could be in a sexual relationship, a very lust-filled relationship. It can also be a very ambitious and mover-shaker type person. We see that Capricorn is no nonsense. So this person may have some structure, some boundaries, and some... I'm basically going to say like they might have some aspects of their personality where you're like, oh, I would never ask them that. Because I'm scared of them. They're too blunt, or they're too... I'm afraid of what they might say. We have Leo Aries energy giving us that fiery action. So this person's like, they could be reactive, they could be explosive, but they could be one to get up and switch their mind at a moment's notice. So let's see what they secretly wish you knew. I'm going to look with the Light Seers Tarot, which you hear me shuffling. And here's your first card. Eight of Cups. Okay, that's a little somber intro to the reading. Eight of Cups, followed by the Queen of Cups. And the Eight of Cups and the Queen of Cups, we're getting watery energy, so this person may be in their feelings. And it is hard to let people know what you're doing on the inside, what the mechanics are, but it's starting off feeling like this person is in need of nurture, or in need of emotional intelligence, or somebody with emotional intelligence. Because they might be a little sad, a little depressed. Eight of Cups is giving us that type of energy where they feel like they got to disconnect from everyone and tend to their own emotional needs. And the Queen of Cups is usually the one that does that, right? She can tend to anyone's emotional needs based on her intuition, her empathy, her compassion, just cares, just the caring. And the caring kind of fuels people to act, right? That's a different thing. But it starts with the concern and caring. Then we have, who's that? The Seven of Cups, more water energy in here. Seven of Cups is about choices. This card is in reverse. So this person might be having an issue with their choices, but it's seeming like this person's feeling a little sad. No? And like there's a decision they need to make, or there's a decision that they made. But let's see. You could be dealing with a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces as well. Then we have, oh my God, it's going to be a sweep of cups, isn't it? We have the Five of Cups. This person has some regret and sadness over a decision they made in the past. That's what it's looking like. The Five of Cups, it's a change, transition. So this is an impactful decision that they made in the past that's kind of weighing on them emotionally. So you're dealing with a person who, maybe if they've said, hey, I'm fine, it's cool. No, your emotions, your feelings are trickling into all aspects of this reading. So the events of your life. So they wish, this looks like I wish you knew how I felt on the inside. Because on the inside I feel a little isolated, or I feel alone on this. I feel like nobody understands, so I'm disconnected. I feel disconnected as far as emotion, like people understanding me emotionally. I feel like I don't necessarily have that mother figure if they're missing one, or I feel like they don't have anyone who cares about me especially. And maybe they're wondering how they got there. Maybe they're wondering, how did we get here? The long contemplation of life, the broad contemplation of life. This person may be having some issues with that. Maybe they've kind of struck a place where they feel completely down. These cards are in reverse. They're water cards. They're about sensitivities and feelings and beliefs. This person seems like really shifty in that area. All right, and your final card here is the Four of Swords. So it looks like this person is contemplating something. It feels like they've been through something, and if it's that significant, you probably already know what it is. This may have affected them in their feelings, and they might not even realize that. They might see it as something else. But how they feel is really dictating the actions they take. Because normally they're very fiery, normally they're very filled with vitality, and they usually have a plan. And in this one, they're so caught up in their feelings that the only kind of stability we see here is with the Four of Swords. And that's not really, it's really like, I'm trying to recover, I'm trying to survive, I'm trying to replenish and get myself back to the place where I'm a creator, I'm a doer, I'm a mover, I'm a shaker, I'm ambitious, and I plan things. And this person feels stuck in a rut because of what has happened in the past. They feel like their head isn't on right. They feel like maybe they need to separate themselves and disconnect to go resolve things or fix things in their head. But this is an emotional journey, so there's no telling on how much time it takes to heal. And I feel like that's what's upsetting about this person. They're just kind of waiting on it. Like they can't do anything, they can't move, they can't, which is not even normal to their being. They're usually very... So if you're dealing with somebody who's normally very ambitious and they're kind of in a funk, or they're taking space away from you and they're like, oh, I'm busy. It's like this person is very just sad. This person is either sad about their mom, or they're sad about the fact that nobody cares about them, or nobody, like, it's like an insecurity that they have, and not necessarily somebody being like, oh, I don't care about you. It feels like this person is like maybe even looking at their life and being like, oh, the choices that I've made, I may have an issue with that. Maybe I don't like how I treated this person. Maybe I don't like what I said to that person. Five of Cups is about regret, right? So the Five of Cups being in reverse, it also tells us that this person may have switched their stance on how they feel about certain things. What is it that they've gone through emotionally with you where they probably regret it now? Because they're thinking about it, they're contemplating on it, they're letting it process. And perhaps, I mean, it could be one of those situations where, they were running hot, they were impulsive, they were doing whatever, and then now that they have had time to reflect, they have some regret, and they're kind of sad about it. And now they're seeing how that has led them to where they are right now, and they don't feel good. They feel stuck. So I wouldn't necessarily be open about how that is going on in my head or in my heart. So you could see why this person probably secretly wishes you knew that, but they may not articulate that. There aren't very many swords here. The swords here are just for like inner self-reflection. So I feel like this person has a lot going on in their head. This person may be distant. They may be to themselves and disconnected because of how they feel, but it seems like they're trying to survive something in their own head and heart. And let's hope it's nothing so traumatic. Let's hope it's just a matter of like, getting through it, getting over it, and they're on the money with what it takes to get there. Just kind of processing it, just processing what happened. But I feel like they have some regrets. They have some feelings of focusing on what went wrong and not being able to move forward. But I feel ultimately this person understands their own type of mental. They understand what it takes for them to move forward, and they're just doing that because it seems like the introspection is there. Eight of Cups emotionally, Four of Swords like intellectually, like, okay, well, here's what I'm supposed to survive this, and then I'm supposed to start working towards keeping it pressing. And I feel like this person knows that. But let's say you're like a nag, or let's say you're expecting them to do all this stuff and they're not capable of it. They don't want you to feel like, you're nagging them and you're delaying their progress. And I don't want to have to tell you what I'm going through. But now this person's very emotional, very sensitive, and they need time to recoup and rest. And only you will know. Only you will know if it's because of some fight. Only you will know if it's because of some words that they said that were harsh and mean and maybe impulsive a little bit. But yeah, no, they feel bad. They're not feeling that good. And that's what they would let you know. Alright, so there it is. That is your reading. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment, share the video, and if you'd like your own personal reading, please check out the description. There's a link to my website where I sell candles. And yeah, thank you so much for watching the video. And I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.